Hello, this is Unknown Void Cat, and welcome back to another HardRock TerraFirmaCraft video. Last video, we made this bismuth bronze anvil, which means we can now make bronze stuff on the anvil, like this helmet, our, well, unfinished helmet. The helmet, sadly, is not actually a finished one, so I can't wear it as I wanted to make it, but I ran out of bronze to like finish it off. So it's not quite a finished helmet, but perhaps one day it will be one. One day in the future, perhaps, if I ever get the chance to. But today, my plan today is to get more bronze, because there's some stuff I need to do with bronze, and I want to really work towards more progression. But specifically, if you look at one, I want to do this kind of stuff so I can like get this quest. I want to get some of these quests done. That's one of the things I want to do. But also, one thing I need for progression wise, I want to get iron stuff. I already did that stuff. I want to get iron. Not like the, trash, cast iron that I made, this cast iron grill with. I want good old, the wrought iron. I misspelled that. Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore that. I want that good old wrought iron. Not compressed iron. I want wrought iron. But to make wrought iron, though, the problem is you need refined iron blooms, which you need raw iron blooms, which you need a bloomery for. And a bloomery is a lot of bronze, because you need, to make a bloomery, you need what? 2, 4, 6. Yeah. So there's 6, 8. There's 8. You need 8 double sheets. Each double sheet is 2 bronze sheets. That's 8 times 2 is 16. And then each double sheet is a double ingot, so that's 2 ingots. So 16 times 2 is 32. You need 32 bronze ingots. 32. If you want to be able to make a bloomery. And that's not including the fact that I think the bloomery, I'm pretty sure, is a multi-structure. It's a multi-block structure, so you're also going to need whatever the stuff is to build the multi-block structure as well at the same time. So that's gonna be very expensive, especially considering all the bronze I made, or at least most of it. I spent most of my bronze making this, so I'm kinda out of a lot of bronze already. I don't have much bronze left now because of that. Not much bronze at all, that is. So I'm absolutely gonna have to like grind a lot more, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. Because let's look at it. What do we have? Look at all this stuff. There's so much junk in here. It's hard to see what everything is. We have a okay amount of biscuits. Let's do the math real quick. So how much bronze and stuff do we need? How much stuff do we need to make 360? To make 36 ingots. Each ingot. So let's look at it. I'm gonna pull up my calculator real quick somewhere else. So each ingot is 50 buckets, because one ingot is 100 millibuckets of the combined metals, but 50% of that's copper, so that's 50 millibuckets, whatever. So 36 ingots times 50, we need 1,800. We need 1,800 millibuckets of copper. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. We need zinc. 30 times 36. We need 1,080 millibuckets of zinc. And we need 26. And I need 720 millibuckets of bronze. So that is what you would call an absolutely insane amount. That is an utterly insane amount of ore that we need. And so the only way to get it is, well, get to grinding. Get to working. Cephalerite, I have a lot of cephalerite bismuth still. Like, still, that I haven't grinded, so those are still good, but copper I don't. So I'm gonna have to go get more copper first. That's my first priority. So before I do that, can I get some food real quick? Can I grab some food for the way? Let's grab these guys, because these guys are gonna last longer. Well, I can't put all of them in there. Okay. That should be good for the trip. Okay, okay. Look at my little bronze anvil over here, so cute. What was I about to do? Oh yeah. For water, everything's good. So what we're gonna need to do is we need to head to the copper mine over here. Over here. And we're gonna need to grind a absolutely insane amount of copper. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Before I go, I do have support beams. Okay, we're good then. Okay, there we go. I can see the malachite already. Ready to mine. Okay, so let's do the math real quick. So let me grab I want to grab one of each real quick so I could like make sure that my numbers were correct. So it's 1 rich, 1 normal, 1 poor. Okay, so you look at it. 1 rich gives you 7. 1 normal gives you 5. 1 poor gives you 3. So 7, 5, 3. You crush those up, and you turn them into chunks, and you do all that stuff. You turn them into dust. That'll give you one powder, which is 5. So 1 rich. So let's go ahead and do the math again. So 50 times 36. So we needed 1,800 millibuckets. 1,800 millibuckets to get the amount of copper I need for 36 bars. 1 powder, one powder, because each of these chunks will eventually get crushed into powder. 1 powder is equal to 5 millibuckets. So you would need a total of 360 powder to make 1,800 millibuckets worth of copper. So you need 360 powder. And considering that 1 rich, so in 360 powders, how much we need? 1 rich ore gives you 7 at a time, because these will eventually turn into 7 powders. So you would need 51.4, a bunch of other decimals I don't really care about. You need like 51.4, so we just round that up to 52. You need 52 rich ore if you wanted to get all the copper I needed for a bloomery. You need 52 rich ore, which doesn't sound like a lot, but you have to consider the fact that rich ore is a lot rare, even in like high quality veins. Okay, so 300 now. Normal ore is 5, right? Normal ore is 5. So if we do 52 for rich, 360 we divide it by 5 instead of 7. It's you need 72 normal ores to get it. So 360 divided 7. So you need 52 for rich. You need 72 for normal, and then poor is 3, right? So 360 divided by 3. You need 120 poor malachite to get the bloomery. So yeah. So let's go back over it. So 52 rich, 72 normal, and 120 poor. So that is a huge amount of ore that we're going to be needing. Like an absolutely insane amount. So I guess all there is to do is get to mining. Because if you look at it, let's do a quick look at all the ores around here. If you look at it, most of them are poor or normal. There's like a decent amount of rich, but it's like if you look at them, like let's go ahead and count like one. Let's see how much we go. One normal, two normal, three normal, four, five, one poor, one normal, a normal, a poor, a normal, rich. See, it took us about like 10 of these ores to get to one rich, and then there's another rich here, then a normal, then a rich. Poor, normal, rich, poor, normal, rich, poor, normal. See, it's majority normal and a good amount of poor. So even though rich is pretty good when it comes to like, it's pretty good when it comes to the amount of numbers. So you only need 51 rich, which is a lot, but not that much in reality. Like it sounds like a lot, but it's not really that much. This should be enough malachite for now. I think. Yep, that should be good. We could probably go ahead and head home. And I'm back home. Going back home. Did you see that? I'm pretty sure that was a snake. Like, you saw that they moving right towards me, did you not? Yo! The berries are in season! Finally. Let me take this torch off my hand, though, before and I want to, like, accidentally mess it up somehow. Oh my god, a lot of the berries are in season. I think those are strawberries over there, too. I think that's it. Those strawberries. I think that's the strawberries over there. They're also in season, bro. Finally, these berries pay off. They actually pay off finally. They're doing something. Look at them. Look at this, bro. We have so many. Food for day. I'm already had food for days. This ain't a really food. This mod pack is really hard on food, except for like the very first few days. You know, for the first few days before you have like any kind of base setup. That's kind of hard, but besides that, like, this mod pack isn't really that hard of food, but it's still cool to have, you know. It's cool for like, it's cool because it's cool. You see, the food is cool because you got it. It's not necessarily that you need the food, but it's cool to have it because like, it's just satisfying. Like, you know, seeing like a chest full of all this nice berries you collected, and then just like reminiscing on the old days where you were struggling for food. It's like, nope, that's not me no more. I'm thriving. I'm thriving now. I'm thriving. I have all the food I can ever need. I don't need to worry about starving ever again. Can I please get all these berries though before night fully comes? It's gonna be a little hard to see when that happens. Oh, I missed some over here. Some of these things are hard to see. But look at the blueberries, bro. Remind me of Stardew Valley with all these blueberries, bro. All these blueberries make. Okay, I do have to kind of put my torch on. I just gotta hope I don't accidentally place it down. Bro, all these blueberries making me think of Stardew Valley, bro, with all like the million blueberries. It's reminding me of like my first summers in Stardew Valley where you have a million blueberry crops. No summer after that, because once you get like past summer 1, dude, sadly no more blueberries, because I'm like, because then I'm like, starfruit farming. Starfruit. It's all starfruit after that. But first summer when you got like those a bunch of blueberries, so nice. Oh, it's actually the cloudberries. Wait, I'm surprised. I thought these were the ones that weren't working. I thought they weren't working. Yeah, I thought the cloudberries weren't growing. Oh no, it's the winter garden that wasn't growing. No, actually, it's growing now. Oh, it was just out of season. That's why it said temperature was bad. It's actually okay now. Now it's actually okay. It seems we actually are in season now. Oh, it's actually amazing then. I'm actually going to go ahead and get these guys as well. Let's go ahead and do all this farming stuff. I've been gone for so long. I've been kind of neglecting the farm for a while. So you should really come back and start doing some more farming. Can you guys... I think they only eat wheat and stuff. I was about to say, can I like go ahead and give you guys like some berries or something to do stuff? I don't think they eat that stuff. I don't think they eat that kind of stuff. I could do the entire farm today, since I have some other stuff to do, but I'll do some of it. Oh wait, are any of you guys pregnant? Okay, some of them are. Okay, so I didn't need to feed all of them then. Fertilized. All these guys are fertilized, it seems. No, one of them definitely isn't, because there's 2 goats in there. Isn't there? Fertilized. What about you? No, they're all fertilized, apparently. Interesting. How's there 2 goats then? Because I don't remember there being another goat. So if one of them had a goat, they should no longer be fertilized anymore. Strange. There's another one of you, right? Yep, you. Oh, look at all this milk, bro. I'm getting barrels upon barrels of this stuff. Okay. Uh-oh, you guys are done. I'm gonna go ahead and take a nap real quick now. And put this stuff up as well. I'm just gonna put some manure in here. I'll fertilize my crops later. That's it. Nighty-night time. Good night. Do. So how long was that mine? Okay, so it was like about 10 to 20 minutes, that mine. So it wasn't that long. It wasn't like 40 minutes. It was actually quicker than I thought. But here's my plan. So first I want to... Can I do stuff with these berries? You can make random stuff. You can make like salad and other things. You can also make them to soups, but you can do that with everything. You also make jams if you add honey and sugar and other things. Or like soups. Or you turn them into fruity fluids. Or you could dry them. You also try drying them out, which would be cool. Do you do anything with these fruit fluids though? It doesn't seem you actually can't do anything with the fruit fluids though. It doesn't seem to do anything. But it's interesting. Actually, I really want to make more of these drying racks. So I could dry more berries at a time, but whatever. I'll just keep on that. Because the problem is I also don't want to make that many at a time. Because then it would look kind of ugly though at the same time. It looked kind of ugly if I had too many though at the same time. If I was doing too many at the same time. Okay. More of these guys. Dry them up. Dry some of them out. Wait. Don't dry all the cloudberries, because I want to eat one raw. I need to eat some of them like in their regular form so they count as a new food. I need the new food bonus. I need the bonus for, you know, trying new foods. All you guys full. Not completely full, but mostly. So I'm actually gonna put them instead in like here and stuff. There. Ah, look at all my food. So much foods. So much food. So here's my plan. The thing I was actually thinking about. I think you can get into. While I was looking at mine, I was looking at, you know, the stuff the way you crush all stuff. Which, first, let me actually put some of these stuff. Go ahead and put some of this stuff away first. So I keep forgetting what these guys are. I want to put some of these guys away first. So I was looking at the different ways you can crush the various ores. Not crush it. Crushing, you just use a hammer. Never mind. I said the wrong word. What I was meant to say is I was looking at the various ways to crush them after they're crushed. You crush the ores into this. The ways to you wash them. I was looking at these stuff because usually you use querns, but querns are kind of slow, and you have to and very manual. But so I was wondering if I could get to millstones. Cause obviously these other stuff are like advanced stuff. So obviously we can do it. I was wondering if you get millstones. But I thought maybe it'd be a bit advanced, because I don't know because like this is automatic, so I don't know if we're that close to it. I thought it'd probably require like an advanced metal, but then I actually looked at it, and apparently in this mod pack, all you need is like a stone, and then like a gearbox, or yeah, like a gearbox and a stone. And the gearbox, all it requires is andesite casing and a gear. Gears I know I can make because you have to make them for wooden hoppers, so I know you can make them. I don't remember how, but I know you can make them. But if you look at it, andesite casing, all that requires is wood, which is, well, wood, and an andesite alloy, which all that is just, well, andesite and something else. What is it? It's just andesite and zinc, or cast iron. Cast iron's obviously super easy. I have a bunch of it. Zinc, a bit easy, but I'm also using for bronze. But the thing is, that stuff's kind of easy, so we could probably make that kind of stuff like pretty easily. We won't be able to make anything to replace the sluices, because to replace the sluice, you need a fan. But fans require propellers, which is wrought iron, so we can't replace those yet. But the thing is, the sluices are the least of the problem, because they're kind of quick and they're already automatic. Like you could just throw like 64 stuff in there, and then wander off, cut down a few trees, come back, they're done. The problem is the querns that you have to manually be like for each little piece, which sucks. So if I can make a millstone, that'd be amazing. The problem is with it is can we make the stuff to automate millstone? Okay, so the crank, which is manual though, it's very easy, so that obviously we don't gotta worry about. But what about the other stuff? The how do you make a water wheel in this mod pack? Okay, this stuff doesn't look too hard depending on how hard a cogwheel is. A cogwheel is a shaft, which I assume is just andesite alloys. I doubt the mod changed it from base create. Okay, kinda changed it. It just makes it so you have to put it on a support beam, which is not that different though. It still is just like an andesite alloy and support. It's actually cheaper because in base, well actually no, it's more expensive because you have to use, it only makes one, never mind. Because I was about to say in base thing, you have to use two andesite alloys to make them. But no, in base, you use two andesite alloys to make multiple. This one, you use one to only make one. So it's actually more expensive, never mind. But here's the thing. So that's easy, then. But how expensive is this? You just chop wood a bunch of times. That's actually, okay. This is actually really cheap. Wait. Okay, the only problem, though, is... Also, immersive engineering isn't working. Only problem is we don't have water buckets. So we won't have any way to, easily move water here. But it shouldn't matter that much anyway, because I can just... Even if I can't move the water... So I'll just move it to the water. Okay, so Big water wheels are actually slow. Here's the thing, I actually don't know these two very well because these are from the newer versions of Create. The Create that I played the most of was in like older mod packs that used the older version. The ones I played used the version that the original, the one before these two water wheels existed, and it was just like one water wheel where, because I'm pretty sure they changed it so that, yeah, they changed it so it only affects from one thing. Yeah, covering additional sides. Because I've used this only once. I've played one other mod pack, a little bit of another mod pack that uses these new wheels, where you only have to cover one side, but not very much. The most of the water wheels I've done was in like older mod packs that had, you know, the single water wheel where literally the strap was essentially placed in the ground, and then you cover all sides, because if you covered all sides, it made it like way more powerful. But this one, it changed it, so instead, what happens is, you only have to cover the bottom. Covering all sides doesn't make it any stronger, but what they did is they add two, so I guess this one isn't actually stronger. I thought it'd be more powerful. It isn't stronger. It's actually slower. It just can power more things. It has more chest capacity, so it can power more things, is what it said. But it's slower. So if I want something like really fast, but less chest capacity, I need this. Which is actually okay because... It's actually okay. Probably because I'm just going to make a bunch of little millstones. I don't think those use that much stress. I don't use that much stress. So I don't even need a huge amount of stress capacity. I want more speed is what I really want most of. So we just need a lot of wood, right? Okay, so do I need brass or any kind of metals? I don't think I need any metals, right? It's just andesite alloys. That's the only, like, kind of metal I need, which is... Well, it's kind of a metal. I mean, it's an alloy. And actually, no, it is technically a metal because it uses, I mean, it uses... Yeah, it uses, like, metals in it. It's just mostly andesite. So what is it? 90% andesite, 10% some other thing? Do I have any cast iron? Or did I, turn it all into others? Do I have any cast iron? Or or is it all in, like, broken stuff? Because there's a tiny bit there. There's enough to make, like, one bar, but that's not really a lot. I'd like a little bit more than that. I want to make, like, at least a few bars. Do I have any cast iron in here that I just never cared to take out because I wasn't planning on using it? Not in here, but maybe in this one. Because I know some of these have, like, different amounts than the others. No, I don't, unfortunately. Okay. No cast iron, then. Or at least not as much as I would have liked. But I should have some, zinc. Like, yeah, this is zinc, so I could, like, start throwing this stuff in. So also, go ahead and put these away, then, if I'm going to immediately be using them right now. What am I doing? Put this back here. No, put that back here. What we do is do this, then we go back there. Okay, so we go ahead, we wash these guys. That'll give us a bunch more zinc, which we can use for, we'll use that zinc for the andesite alloy. That and the tiny amount of limonite that I have as well can be used. The tiny amount of cast iron that I have, I might as well use this. This is like a very small amount anyway. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some coal. Let's just grab like a full stack for now. Go ahead and grab this stuff. Do we have any zinc already, though? We actually have a good amount of zinc already, so we can just go ahead and use that after I sleep. In a second. Let's also grab andesite real quick. Of which, okay, I have a lot of andesite. How much is each one of these? Annoying. They're like an annoying margins. I'm about to turn them into rocks because the other stuff. You know, I'm about to turn them into rocks because otherwise they're like really annoying percentages. So essentially what it'd be is one of these are 20 And it is 90 to 10. It's 90 to 10, right? Yeah, so we do is we put this to 18 now. So that's 180, 20. Perfect. Take a quick nap. Take a quick nap. Now, drink a bit of milk. Get my little daily thing of milk. Oh, I'm actually out. I'm actually completely out. Completely out, but luckily I still have plenty stored away in these barrels, because these goats are starting to make me a lot of milk now. Now that I'm getting like more and more of them over time. Give me plenty. They used to be making me like nothing, but now they're making me a lot, which is really nice. So what we do is we put like one pellet's foul right, and we start throwing in a bunch of rocks. One thing I'm really hoping is not going to be the case is, the thing is, because they're rocks, I hope they're not going to be like extraordinarily slow to melt, which seems like it might be the case. Okay, could I melt them as cobble instead then? Like if I did like this, because these are all what, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'll just melt it like this then. Fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll just do the rocks then. I'll do it as the other way I'm thinking of next time. I had a certain plan I wanted to try, but it's gonna have to take a bit of time first. And it's, wait, that should be, oh no, I have to finish the rocks first. I was about to say, why is it not working? Why is the alloy not working? Yeah, I forgot I need to finish it first. Okay, no, they're way quicker now. Okay, it's probably just because the thing was still heating up. It just needed a little bit of time to heat up first. It just needed a little bit of time. Yep, and then this should be it. We'll just finish it off like this. One more rock will be the trick. Yep, now that's 2 bars worth. Oh. Yo, sturdier rocks. Okay, put this down for a second. I want to see if I can do it like this instead. So, like, what if I do it like this? This will be 180, right? This way I can do it quicker. This is 100, yeah. This way I'm doing like this, so I can do all of them at the same time. That'll be way quicker. And then do not. And how can I get this one's a smaller dose of the zinc, so I have to do it in smaller numbers. This is 80, and then this is 10. No, I forget. Yeah, this is 80. So we actually need one more rock, because we need to be 90, and then 10. Okay, you guys finish, please. So we can get the andesite alloy in. That would be 4 andesite alloys, which would be like a pretty good amount. Okay, then we'll have those guys go and finish while we're setting this up. So what all the stuff do you do andesite alloys? Just a lot of crate stuff, yeah. Slime boots. They still exist. I did not know this mod pack had crate stuff and additions. That's pretty nice. Because you know I love me some slime boots. I love some slime boots. Especially, I love slime boots. I love them. The thing that really made me love them is the good old my good old Sevtech days when I played Sevtech Ages. Well, a little bit of it. I didn't get super far. I only got like I got to what is it? I got a little bit after the Twilight Age, like a little bit after I beat the Twilight, most of like Twilight, and got like the stuff from it. But that was it. But the thing I loved about Septic Ages, the thing that was like such a convenience was like getting those slime boots from Tinker Tools. Or whatever, yeah, Tinker Tools is the name of the mod, right? Getting the slime boots just bounce everywhere. And like this one isn't Tinker Tools, it's, you know, obviously, you know, create stuff in addition to slime boots, which is, you know, different kind of slime boots. But they're close enough. They, you know, still kind of do the same thing. Maybe just not as strong. But still, like, it lets you bounce pretty strongly. Which is fun. It's fun, you can, if you do it, if you like do it in the right way, you can like start going super fast. You can make yourself go super speed. Okay, now I've got the andesite alloys, which means we just need to get rocks. So you do harden, you use andesite, hardened stones. You use hardened stones and raw stones. Well, I'd rather use raw hardened stones since they're just super omega cheap. And they're kind of useless besides that. Like, hardened stones are kind of like not the most useful thing in the world usually, because you can't use them for querns and stuff. But if I can use them to make these millstones, I mean, that's a good use. That's a pretty good use. So how much are we gonna want though? How much are we? Because we only have 5. We have 5 andesite alloys. So if we make, because these are gonna require stuff, because we need to make shafts, which require some of these. So we need to save like 2 shafts at least. So we need to save 2. That means we could probably make like 3 millstones. Probably make 3. That would be like a safe amount, which means we need 3 hardened stone, which we can get it from over here. Maybe. Depends on how close I can get. Oh no, I forgot. You only get it if you chisel out. Oh, I ain't gonna chisel like that. I ain't gonna chisel it under like that. Let's just use the raw stones we already have. Let's just use the raw stones we already have, even if they're slightly more expensive. I already have a good amount of raw stones and stuff sitting in here. Let's just use this. So it is just okay, no, I forgot. You have to make this first. The gearbox first. Yeah, right? You get the stone, then you put the gearbox on it. Which you make by just andesite coiling. So you get 3 logs, which we should have already, nicely enough. Good thing I did a lot of chopping of trees, like some episodes ago. That's a really nice thing. Oh my god. Do I have to chop it first? Probably, because that's what you're doing, usually doing Create. I didn't know if the mod pack changed that or not. You never know. Oh, why did I do that? Why'd I do that? That's such a waste. Let's get a new one. Doop doop. Okay, now we got these 3. Wait, why'd I, whoops, I forgot. You need to, no you don't. You have to mix them with gears first. Well, actually, how do you mix them with gears? Do you, like, place them down? Because if so, then... Oh, can you place it on them anyway? So actually, no, I do want to have them placed. So it's just slabs, right? Yeah, it's slabs. Which I actually have. Actually, I already have gears as well. I also have gears. Well, I'll just turn these slabs into it as well. These are like the perfect 3. Okay. Doop. 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 Actually pretty easy. This was surprisingly easy. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. I guess it's just because I assumed it would be way more expensive. I just assumed that the Create stuff would be way more expensive than this. So I never, like, did it. Because I just assumed it'd have to be expensive. But actually, it isn't. Surprisingly. Why'd I do large water wheel? I want to do regular water wheel. So I just need to get a cogwheel. So I just need to get 3 large things. So that's just... No, not 3, 2. So that's just getting pieces of wood then. Just wood. And then just chopping it. Drop, drop, drop. And then putting a shaft through it. But the shaft is gonna require... Oh, actually, no, I do have enough. Never mind. I was about to say, don't tell me I don't have enough. Okay. Now, grab this. This. Do we place it? Okay, no, what we do is we place these. We need to keep these down. Okay. Now we just surround it with a bunch of lumber, like so, like this. Womp. One water wheel. Two. Who would have known water wheels be so heavy? My character does not like carrying it. Let me take a nap real quick first. I want to do it in the dark. Okay, where are we gonna do it though? Where are we thinking of doing this all? I don't want to break that. I want to break. Something tells me I didn't do it right. For some reason, something tells me perhaps I did not do it correctly. Well, that's definitely not correct, though. Well, let me place this. Okay. You don't have to be like that now. Place it back. Maybe we just need more. Like the picture showed. Or maybe I'm just not doing it correctly. At all. Perhaps there is something I'm forgetting. Okay. I'm really forgetting how water wheels work for some reason. Maybe they don't even need... Maybe... Okay, let me test something. Maybe they don't even need to be moving. See, okay, so the water doesn't even need to be moving, is the thing. That's one of the problems. Water doesn't even need to be moving for it. It doesn't even care about the water moving. Okay, if that's the case, then just, then we can just throw one, like, here, then, or something. Okay. Now, okay, I forgot I need gears. I'm gonna need gears, though, to get the energy corrected in the correct way. Get me gears. Get the gears. Oh, no. Why'd I do that? I need me to do that now. I want to actually. Okay, you actually can't put it. But okay. I'm gonna throw it over here then. Wait, is it possible to place these like? Okay, you can place them down. I kind of want to do that. Then if I can. I'm trying. Why'd I pick up 2 water wheels? That was a horrible idea. I'm really starving, huh? I'm really low in stats. My stats are super low. I didn't realize how low my water and stuff had gone. Obviously that ain't gonna work. It needs to, obviously be a little bit better than that now. Okay. Why isn't it working? Huh? I thought it would. I'm connecting it to the axle. Don't tell me I also need oh my god, don't tell me. Don't tell me they changed it. Now. Cause I thought, oh my god, they changed it. So this is gear. This is a gear, not a cogwheel. Oh my god, they changed it. So I need an actual shaft. I need more andesite alloys then. Bruh. I'm gonna need more. That means I have to go cook up a thing again. Nope. Don't do that. Okay, I see what it's trying to make me do. I see what it's trying to force me to do. Okay then. Let's go ahead and make our andesite alloy then. I thought there was a giant fish for a second, but it's just my little thing over there. Okay. Set that up. Set this up. Doop. This is 90, right? Yep, 90 and then a 10. Let's go ahead and drink something real quick while we're waiting. While we're waiting. Drills. That's so far away. You only need it. Actually, weirdly enough, not that far. Repellers are only wrought iron, technically. But then this, honestly enough, not that far away. Okay, you need lava though, and a lot of wrought iron. Let me go ahead and grab this. Okay, about ready. Thank you for finishing. Okay, I'm gonna go and grab that coal out if I can. Goodbye. Good. Oh wait, actually, whoops. Goodbye. Goodbye. Put this back. What do you have to do to it again? Don't you, that's a saw. That's, how do you make a saw? I wonder. Raw iron, of course. I should have known. Oh, no, what I was thinking, obviously, is wrought iron. Yep, just the pipe support beam again. I made the support beam. You grab this. What, do you, craft? Wait, no, you place it, I think, don't you? Probably. Yep. You place it. Like so. So now we have these stuff that are moving. And surprisingly enough, did not break. I'm gonna move these over. Okay, how do you make wooden hoppers again? A lot of hoppers. Not that. That's obviously advanced. Okay, you need the gear and stuff. You need like a gear. Then need the chest. Yeah, essentially you just need a lot of wood. Essentially, what is it saying? Is what it's trying to say. I just have two. I thought I already had two. Slab. Oh no, the slabs are already used. I forgot. What was it again? Chest. Oof, this is a lot of wood though. Darn it, I don't have enough wood for the other thing I wanted to make. I wanted to make another chest. I want to make yet another chest. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take one of these chests, because this thing is barely using it, and I can give it another chest in future. I want to go ahead and finish this now, so I can at least have one of these guys be automated. Just like as a proof of concept, I want to go ahead and automate one of these guys. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure wooden hoppers can't connect to other wood hoppers. They can only go straight into a chest. So I can't just like have these all guys go into one of them to do that. They all have to be in their own chest, sadly enough. But here's the thing I should be able to do now. So to end this video, what we do, grab this. We put this here. Put this here. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick nap though, so it can at least look good first. So you can see this in the daylight. So what we do is we grab this, we grab that. Where's my... Oh, it's in here. Whoops, bit of a brain fart there. We grab all of this. We grab the next stack as well. And the next stack with the new hammer. So that's 4 stacks, right? Let's just go ahead and get as much as we can done with this hammer. Let's go ahead and break it. So now what I should be able to do, I should be able to grab all of this. Oh no, I think you have to throw it in. No, you don't throw it in. Oh, these had to be washed first. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. No wonder it wasn't gonna work. You have to wash it first. I kind of forgot about that step. Okay, then we'll just find something else that is in here that need. Oh, we actually had a lot of limonite. Whoops. There's actually a huge amount of limonite in there the entire time. And also cephaloite. We actually had a lot of that stuff the whole time. And I probably just didn't know because those chests are so horribly disorganized that we'll never know how they work. Okay, do we have any of these stuff that need to be crushed right now? Chunks of tetradeed, right? There, we'll test it out with this. So what we're gonna do is grab these, and what was it? 3 we had? We grab these. We set it up like, yep, you just throw it in these guys, and then they should slowly do it. I think they do it at least. Yeah, they crush it, don't they? Yeah, because these guys did it. You can tell. I can tell because the fact they just got the achievement means they must have done something. Yep, look. They're doing it. They're doing it. But anyways, with that, that's gonna be the end of the video. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I guess next video we're gonna try to go more towards getting this bloomery. It's just because of how expensive it is. It was a nice idea of getting in this video, but the crate stuff took longer than I thought. Oh, these things actually make dust. Oh, these things are actually going to create pollution. I didn't know these things actually generate dust when they crush stuff. When you use querns don't make dust from crushing, but these guys do. We're not going to worry about that. We're not going to worry about the fact these guys are definitely making dust pollution. That's not an issue. But yeah, because of just how slow it's going to be because even though I mined on the copper, just washing it all, crushing it all, it's going to take a long time. And it was best to do, even though this took a little bit of time to set up, it was still best to go ahead and get this stuff set up this video, even if it did push back making the bloomery by a bit, because it's going to be a lot more convenient to go ahead and, have automated stuff. It's going to make things so much more convenient. Plus, look at this. You get a bit of extra. Because if you look at it, when you just crush it using, when you crush it with this, you just get a bit of dirty dust. But when this crushes it, you get dirty dust, and there's a 15% chance you might get a little tiny bit. So technically, you also get more from crushing with these guys. Not a huge amount, but still technically more. But anyways, if you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Bye! Also, I could probably speed these guys up in the future. If I can, I just need to grind a lot of wood and andesite alloys. But if I can because I know the way you speed these guys up is either by using the engine, which obviously the speed controller, which obviously we're nowhere near. That's like extremely expensive. Even a base game crate, that still takes me forever to get. Even with like base game resource, even with like base game crate with like base game stuff, it still takes forever. But in this mod, it's extra expensive. But you don't have to do that. If I can just get a large wheel, we can just use like cogwheel, large cogwheel, small cogwheel. We can do the usual, the cogwheel to big to small thing, and we can like super speed up some of these guys by doing like that like transfer thing. But that's gonna be a thing for next video. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe. I'm pretty sure I just said that a second ago, but anyways, it still stands true. But anyways, I hope you liked the video, and bye. See you next time.